There are several new developments this evening in that fight against COVID. Good evening, I'm Jim Beneman. Here are the headlines. President Biden now says he is directing the Secretary of Defense to figure out when a COVID vaccine will join the list of vaccines required for members of the military. The vaccine has to have full FDA approval before that can happen. The president is also calling for $100 payments to every newly vaccinated American. The money would come from state and local governments' federal stimulus funds.
I know the paying people to get vaccinated might sound unfair to folks who've gotten vaccinated already. But here's the deal. If incentives help us beat this virus, I believe we should use them. We all benefit if we can get more people vaccinated.
President Biden also says all federal workers should get vaccinated, or they might have to wear masks, test weekly, and face work-related travel restrictions. And the Colorado Health Department says there was a small outbreak of COVID stemming from the baseball All-Star game at Coors Field recently. 14 fans tested positive, certainly a very small percentage of the 50,000 people in attendance. Now doctors are saying not enough people are getting tested. The mass vaccination sites run by the state are closed, and people are left wondering, where can they get a free test right now? Well, CBS 4's Sean Chitnis live at All City Stadium in Denver. Sean, there are still clinics like that one open for anyone who wants a test.
Jim, that's right. This is certainly going to be an important resource in the weeks ahead. Now, of course, fully vaccinated people weren't worried about getting tested, even if they were exposed to someone. But now the CDC says that they should be, and that they should actually get a test 3 to 5 days after that potential exposure. And so sites like this are ready to take on more testing. In fact, they can do 50 to 100 each hour. And right now, they're only doing about 10. Testing at sites like this one run by COVID Check Colorado have primarily helped those planning to travel or meet school requirements, including this student getting ready to head to summer camp.
10 seconds in each nostril.
But in the past 2 weeks, more people are getting tested here at All City Stadium and other locations because of the Delta variant.
The vaccine does protect you against severe symptoms, hospitalization, death, but you can still catch it and you can still spread it. And the Delta variant is just that much more contagious.
Local health leaders acknowledge that we haven't captured all cases in Colorado for quite some time. And as testing declined once vaccines became readily available, the potential percentage of people who have the virus but don't know could be more than half.
Part of the reason I emphasize get tested if you're sick, or even get tested if you've had a close exposure, is exactly that, because we probably are under testing right now.
Both the governor and the state health department issued statements today saying the vaccine is working and it's the best defense from this disease.
If you've been putting it off, just get it done. Masks help, but they're not nearly as effective as the vaccination.
But the addition of masks and a renewed call for more testing means the vaccine isn't enough.
Things are not over. We're still in a tentative place, and we need to be cautious.
And the governor's office, as well as CDPHE, said today that they have requested a briefing from the CDC so that they can have a better understanding of the science behind this latest guidance. Now, if you need to get tested at a site like this, you don't need an appointment, but they do ask that you pre-register. We have a link right now on cbsdenver.com so you can start the process. Live tonight in Denver, Sean Chitnis covering Colorado First.